Captain's Log Supplemental. The ship is on its way to Verker 3 for a routine first contact follow-up mission. First contact ship's logs were quite thorough, so that was helpful in getting prepared. The atmosphere apparently contains some type of spores that can cause several Federation species to trigger their mating cycle. I had to go through the crew manifest and prepare for each species, and I never really realized how many of them have weird elaborate mating practices. I swear, it's like some total horn dog god was the one who designed these people.
Welcome back, everybody, to another week of Captain's Log Supplemental. My name is Rob. I'm joined by my friends and co-hosts, Chris and Stanford.
Hello there.
Hi.
As well as our producer, Mariah.
Hi there.
For the uninitiated, Captain's Log Supplemental is a Star Trek rewatch podcast. Every week we watch a new episode of Star Trek, talk about it here on the podcast, and we're just moving through the whole timeline in chronological Stardate order. We have finished Enterprise, the first bit of Discovery, and we are now on Strange New Worlds. So before we get started on this week's episode, how are y'all doing tonight?
Yeah,
great.
Good. I mean, we were out last week, and to be honest, the reason we were out last week is because we had a family thing come up, and we were out of Slush episodes because we've been playing too much EU5.
Whoops.
But yeah, so I feel like there's so many things to talk about. Anyway, so I'm gonna be doing Legos all weekend.
Yes, we are.
I think all of you will be doing Legos all weekend.
Yes, we are.
So,
I'm gonna lose feeling in my thumb tips.
Right?
Yeah, so
I'm already through 5 bags.
Oh, did
Wait,
you
what?
start?
Are you really?
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, me and Miles worked on it a bit after dinner today.
Aww.
Nice. So Lego has released official Star Trek Legos, which is right now just the Enterprise D is out so far. They were up for pre-order. They're like, okay, everybody, it's going to be a pre-order. I log in at 8 a.m. and they are sold the fuck out already. Like, I can't even click the fucking link anymore. And this is in like November. I think it was like Black Friday. And so I ordered, so like a few days later, it's like, okay, well now you can order it, but it's on back order. I'm like, all right, it's fine. It was supposed to be kind of like an Advent thing for Liam. Like we were going to do a little bit every day of December. Well, obviously that didn't happen because December comes and goes. And January comes and goes. And I've had no update on this order. And I ordered one for the 3 of us. And then I actually ordered one for my mom too, because I said that I would get them for them for Christmas. So finally, like, I don't know, like last week, Lego's like, by the way, we haven't forgotten about you. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking hope not. And then like, I guess on Saturday, I think it was, they were like, okay, we're sending it out. Thanks. And I'm like, fuck, it was like 3 months.
Yeah, it's fucking sweet though, man. Like it's so big.
It's pretty good size. How long has it been since you've really done like a serious Lego, Chris?
I don't know. I've done tons of Lego sets with the kids. Nothing that big.
Right.
But I've done tons of Lego stuff. I've done like, the Technics and stuff. So I'm pretty like we haven't done a lot lately, but I'm pretty in it still.
I do have one complaint though, and it's not to you, Stanford. It's to Lego. They often, especially on these larger sets, they will have a piece that they show as like a size comparison to tell you how big the overall thing's going to be. They chose 1/2 of the deflector dish,
but
as the size indicator, as the 1-to-1 size. Like why? Why is that the piece that they chose to use?
Shut the fuck up. That's why.
Yes, no standard pieces, just the deflector dish.
And it's got like a bunch of different minis, including like Riker with his trombone,
the whole bridge crew,
and Data with his cat, and then Wesley with his dumb little anti-grav device thing.
Is that what that is? I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out what that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a stupid anti-gravity thing. Is it Guinan on there? Is she not on there?
Yeah, she's on there with a drink.
She's in there, yeah.
Okay, so she's not Bridge Crew, but
No. I mean, she guest stars Bridge Crew. I mean, she's in enough episodes.
So here's a question. Would you consider Crusher to be Bridge Crew?
no.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
so
okay.
when you say Bridge Crew, do you mean just senior staff? Because like Geordie isn't Bridge Crew past season 1.
That's
No. It's just interesting because like you called Guinan out as not being Bridge Crew, but you didn't say anything about Crusher.
I forgot Crusher was on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
That's fair.
I like when you say Bridge Crew, I'm thinking like the people who are actively on the bridge, but like they are just senior staff because like the chief medical officer and the chief engineer, they're generally not Bridge Crew.
True. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wesley was on the bridge. Like that was his first thing. He was the cop.
Yeah, he was on the bridge constantly. Shit.
Yeah. Much
And
to
then-
Picard's chagrin.
And then Rob, you said you finished Picard.
I did. I finished Picard.
Wait, did you go looking for Picard? Because he's like not in the first bag.
Sorry.
No,
He-
the TV show
The
Picard.
TV show.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Amazing.
Chris was baffled.
Yeah,
I was just like, man, how'd you know which bag he was in?
I finished Picard. I feel like I disagree with the way that most of the people talk about the show. I actually really liked season 1. Season 2 was okay, and I did not enjoy a whole lot about season 3. It felt very performatory.
Masturbatory?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was fine. Like it was fine at
No,
best.
it wasn't. It wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. It was contrived horseshit. The story wasn't interesting, and the fan service was so fucking like excessive.
It's the fan service season, yeah.
That it was stupid. They bent over backwards to suck the fans' dick so hard that it ruined everything else.
I'd say I think I like the first season the best. I agree there.
Like if I had to rank them against one another, sure, season
Right.
1, then 2, then 3. But I don't think I liked any of it.
Yeah, I disagree.
The
I
only problem
enjoyed
I had
season
with
1.
season 1's story was better, but I was tired of watching Patrick Stewart dodder around. Like he was too. What's a nice way of putting this? He was too frail to tentpole a show. Like, I felt like I was waiting for him to get his lines out because he was taking too long to say them.
I don't know if I have
I
that
didn't
same
feel that.
thought about that, but yeah, I mean it's not a great show.
Some of the highlights. I like the kid who portrayed his and Crusher's kid. I thought he was really good. I liked young Guinan. She was really awesome.
Young Guinan was fine.
Yeah.
I actually did not care for the young Crusher kid. I found it pretentious and obnoxious.
I really liked Old Man Worf. He was probably the highlight of season 3 for me.
Old Man Worf
Worf
was
is
fun
Worfing.
because he was just Worf, but also meditated sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, I abhor violence, but I'm gonna finish this fight.
Slightly cheekier Worf.
Yeah. I didn't really like a whole lot of what happened to Rafi in the 3rd season. I liked her up until that point though.
Rafi was so back and forth for me because like they tried to do interesting things with her, but not well.
Yes, I agree. I think Rafi's character didn't really fit the vibe of the show, and
Right.
because of that, they couldn't actually do anything interesting with her like issues.
Right.
Yeah.
I found the samurai kid to be stupid. And
The Romulan.
yeah, and I don't know. And wasn't there a whole thing with was that in Picard? Where there was like a whole
I will say
some other Romulan, was it Rafi's mom or some shit?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't there
Mhm.
some human that was hanging out with that Romulan fucking monastery people too?
yeah, Picard.
No, and I must be thinking of something else.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I don't know.
remember that.
I will say Rios is the fucking man.
Is that the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He was great.
he was great.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
So I watched it. It was okay. Started off stronger, got progressively worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, on to today's Star Trek. This is season 1, episode 7 of Strange New Worlds, the Serene Squall.
Terrible name for a spaceship, by the way.
It's kind of like,
It's an oxymoron.
yeah,
Which is fine. I don't mind that. It's just hard to say. Like, it doesn't flow well.
it doesn't. We kick off today's episode with T'Pring hanging around a Vulcan criminal retreat and rehab center.
I was like, oh, Vulcan jail of criminal retreat? Is that the term they used?
No.
Oh.
That's what it felt like, man.
I mean,
Like
I think it's a
not
good
wrong.
description.
Yeah.
it was so weird.
Yeah, how
T'Pring-
dare they try to rehabilitate their criminals? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
You're
Just,
only
so-
supposed to put them in prison so you can make money off of them.
yeah, just
so
do it
we're-
like the Federation do and force them to work.
We're going to talk about this a little bit in the deep dive, but like there's I feel like this is a little more nefarious than it sounds like on at face value.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, T'Pring calls Spock and starts off the conversation with the rousing topic of human sexuality.
Yeah.
So there you go, Stanford. I know you were just
I wanted to
complaining
hear more
how
about what she was
we're
wanting
all
to do.
basic.
She wanted I wanted her to be a little more specific.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what to a Vulcan is spicing things up? Is it like, I guess, choke me a little bit? Like what does that involve? Like I really wanted her to I was genuinely curious what she wanted.
It's a light neck pinch, so you don't quite pass out, but you get a little lightheaded.
No,
Or is
no,
it just
no.
like, is it just butt stuff? Like is that
No, it's even more tame than that. It's just keeping your socks on.
oh shit. That's the socks on during sex. It's highly illogical.
So yeah, she's doing her best to try and learn a little bit more about human culture to accommodate Spock's human half, which is making him extremely uneasy. We cut to him now absentmindedly not taking part in a conversation with Chapel until she just blatantly calls him out on it. He brings up the whole sex and culture conversation with T'Pring to her, and Chapel suggests that he not try to be smarter than the truth and listen to T'Pring, which, fair. Also, he should listen to her because, her being Chapel, because she is quite charming and he is missing it. I really like the interactions.
Flirty, flirt.
Yeah, Chapel is hot as shit and she's hitting on Ethan Peck. It's awesome.
Pike and the senior officers are in the ready room with Dr. Aspen, a humanitarian aid worker with a face tattoo. That should have been the first red flag.
Okay, so which is funny because my note is, God, face tattoos are so cool.
Okay, I'm gonna I just want to be a little contrarian here. Face tattoos are never cool. Unless you're
first
like
of all,
Maori.
That's racist. And second of all, I wish I belonged to a culture that could get a face tattoo. Like, fuck, I would do a face tattoo in a heartbeat.
You could barely handle getting a tattoo on the insensate part of your arm.
I could handle it on the insensei part. It just got over to the sensei part and it gave me hurtsies. Like, I can handle a couple hours of pain. It's all right. I'll deal with it.
Is this like the Irish red hair thing coming out in him?
Nah, he's just a bitch.
Oh, all right.
Well, I thought Irish had a higher pain tolerance. I thought they're redheads.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not a
require more
redhead.
anesthesia.
Oh, is it? Yeah, they do require more anesthesia. You're right. I'm thinking of it the other way around.
Is that what I'm thinking? Okay.
I have high pain tolerance. I just don't like it. Like, there's a difference. Like, it doesn't incapacitate me. I just don't enjoy it.
So yeah, this is the conversation where Pike learns that Boy Scout is literally listed in his personnel file, which is funny.
Trivia down here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
When there's some trivia you can't miss, it's a fun fact with Chris.
Anson Mount was indeed a Boy Scout.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Like, pretty much everybody his
Thank
age
you,
was.
Chris.
So I guess, like, Why do they call him a Boy Scout? He does pretty much defy rules and shit at every goddamn turn.
Because he has a sash with a bunch of badges on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Because he's boyishly charming. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's the moral compass more than anything. I think that's why they say it, if I had to guess. Yeah, anyway, Aspen warns them about the pirates in the sector, Yar. She was allegedly the counselor on Starbase 12 in the past, and picked up humanitarian work after seeing how hard life is on the colonial outskirts of the Federation, mostly because the Federation ignores them completely.
So I will say I don't know the gender identity of this character. The character that is kind of weird. The character that this character was impersonating was non-binary. It explicitly called them. This character, because I was paying attention, never actually got a different gender assigned to them. So I think they are also them.
So the actress is a trans woman.
Yes, that I'm aware of.
Yeah, Jessie Jadens. I can't remember her name.
But I did notice that they were explicitly calling Dr. So-and-so them. But then when it turned out Angel was impersonating, yeah.
The actress was apparently non-binary initially, but they are apparently a trans woman now. So maybe at the time that was, when this was filmed, it was accommodating that.
Yeah, I remember reading a note on the episode notes on Memory Alpha. It specifically said that even after the secret reveal happens later on in the episode that we're not going to spoil right now, the bridge crew from the Enterprise continue referring to them as Doctor, even though they are a pirate captain.
They talked about the Doctor. I don't remember them actually saying, well, I don't know, maybe.
Spock, I do remember Spock at least calling them Dr. Aspen once.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, they're out in uncharted space. Well, not uncharted space, just not Federation space. And they're doing the Federation stuff. So Lon calls Pike in to view the debris of a colonial vessel that they've come across, and they find a warp signature past the nearby Federation border. So this is the first time I think that we see, well, I guess outside of Enterprise, we see somebody heading out into non-Federation space for the first time. So they have to drop these signal buoys as they go to maintain contact with Starfleet. They very specifically say that there will be a 2-day subspace delay on comms this far out.
Yes.
Which is important later on in the episode because they completely ignore this and it's funny.
Well, so no. They have a 2-day delay to Starfleet Command. Vulcan may be closer.
It's so
We're not
close.
there yet. We're not there yet.
It's so close.
We're not there yet.
Anyway, Pike decides...
Small trivia note here. In this scene where they're talking about going out into the non-Federation space, there is a character, Ensign Shankar, I can't remember what the name is, who's briefly on there. This is actually a nod to Naren Shankar, who was a story editor for Star Trek Next Generation and wrote stories for Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager.
Oh, that's
and at least
fun.
2 computer games.
Well,
Oh, crazy. Like the old ones from the 90s? Like the TNG ones that your brother used to play?
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting for them to be
awesome.
not Star Trek games.
Nope, Star Trek games.
It's like he worked on Pong.
He worked
the
on
adventure game.
Need for Speed 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Pike decides to take the Enterprise out of Federation space to try and save the colonists. Spock drops in on Aspen, jamming out to some heavy EDM music in her quarters.
Hell yeah. They're listening to just this heavy house music. It's amazing.
Yep. Pike is looking for them and Spock to bring them back to the bridge, right? They want to have a chatsies in the ready room again. They're worried that the warp signature might have been a decoy. I believe Una was the one who called this out. So Pike orders a yellow alert. We get a very cool CGI sequence watching the deflectors do their work as they pass through an asteroid field. Is this the first time we ever actually get to see them working?
No,
This is kind of cool.
This just happened. It happened in Discovery a couple times. It also has happened in this show at least like 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Has it? Okay, that's cool. I like this.
The one, the episode with the fucking the Gorn and the black hole and shit. You see the rocks pinging off the deflector.
Oh, I didn't notice that. So yeah, Spock and Una made the right call. They trigger an energy net that traps the Enterprise. This looks like the Tholian stuff.
It does kind of, yeah.
Yeah, essentially, pretty similar.
I was like, laser net, so fucking stupid.
It was funny.
I mean, jokes on me, it fucking worked.
Yeah, I like that it's just continuously contracting, and eventually it's just gonna destroy the Enterprise. Kind of making it not a great trap, but they'll sort it out later.
The intent was that if I understood what they were saying correctly, that like the theory was that if they intersected one of the beams, it would actually like shut the Enterprise down, although it could also blow them up. But like I think the intent was that it was supposed to disable the ship, not blow it up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess blowing it up is a way of disabling it. So yeah, they managed to track the source of the projectors to 2 asteroids.
Oh, you mean asteroid to praying in asteroid chapel?
Yeah. And Aspen, the little devil on Spock's shoulder.
Chris, that went over my head. I didn't even notice it. So you know what? You're trying to make it sound like it was real obvious. I didn't catch that little joke at all.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They're shouting at Spock to use his gut to choose one. I mean, come on.
And frankly, then my next note makes even more sense where it's like, well, why not fuck both ladies? I don't understand why you have to pick one. Like, why do you have to shoot just one asteroid? Shoot them both. You have so many phasers.
So many phasers. So yeah, he decides to play a hunch when they figure out it's one of 2 rocks, right? And this human nature of the decision making makes him question his Vulcanness.
I find every discussion that happens in this particular episode, but in a broader context with Spock, to be a little racist. Like, he was raised on he's a Vulcan. Like, I understand his mom is human, and I understand that his genetics are human. But, like, culturally, he's a Vulcan.
Yeah, I think, importantly, every single time that it's brought up, I feel like everybody always calls him half human, which implies that he considers himself Vulcan, as does anybody else in that conversation. Because Vulcan in that case would be the default, right?
Right. Well, that's that drop of ink racism right there. Like, President Obama was a black guy, not a white guy,
Yeah. Yeah. Aspen then visits Spock in his quarters and starts immediately preying on his inner turmoil. Not questionable at all.
Yeah, I was curious. This discussion felt almost like an allegory for non-binary.
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
100%.
I wasn't the only one who caught that.
No, I had the same exact.
I'm thinking about that.
I think there was, especially with the actress being a trans woman. I think that was intentional.
And they were saying things like, "You don't have to be one, the other, both. You can be neither," which is kind of the non-binary like thing. Although I find that to be I find that to be a clumsy allegory. If I have to be honest, I don't think it works very well.
I mean, let's be honest. A lot of Star Trek is clumsy allegory because,
sure,
it's presented in a way that it's like, okay, these aren't humans. They're, green-skinned aliens from a different planet with antennae, and the antennae represent non-binaryism.
I can't I find the whole X-Men are gay people allegory to be extremely clumsy because it's like we want to register all the mutants. It's like, that's just like how they want to register all the gay people. I'm like, well, okay, I see what you're trying to say, but gay people can't blow up a city with their brain. So maybe we should keep an eye on where these kids are,
No,
dangerously sexy gay people though.
Let's talk about somebody with real registries. The X-Men are all sex offenders.
Oh god.
That's the real allegory.
Things got awkward.
Oh god. So yeah, Ortega very skillfully steers the ship through the rest of the asteroid field. Um, I really like the actress that plays Ortega. I know
great.
that you kind of get tired of the quippiness, Stanford, but I
don't
enjoy
get
the
tired
quippiness.
of her quippiness. I get tired of the fact that sometimes there's a lack of like discipline on what is supposed to be like the flagship of the Enterprise. The actress
Also,
is fantastic, and her quips are hilarious. But sometimes it's like, this is the wrong time for that.
Is it Ortega or Ortegas? I thought it was Ortegas.
Oh, it is Ortegas. You're right.
Okay.
Yep. That was a typo on my part.
Like it's Barcelona.
Barcelona.
So yeah, they make it through the asteroid field and find what they assume are the colonists that they want to rescue. Una very appropriately calls out Pike for assuming control of an away team in a precarious position outside of Federation space. Again, Federation captains, man, they're just like gunning to die sometimes. I don't get it.
Yeah.
The away team boards the other ship via transporter and finds an empty holding cell.
I like how we beam them into the middle of just a big room with a lot of sight lines. Like, you don't beam them into an inconspicuous corner or nothing. You just beam them right into the middle of the fucking room.
See, if they were smart, they would beam them onto the ceiling. But
shit!
Tactical position came into play later.
It did. So yeah, the pirates beat them back aboard the Enterprise, surprising no one. And like a second team then shows up to capture Pike and the away team, who put up zero fight. I don't understand why they didn't at least try.
I was also wondering why there weren't shots fired here.
Yeah, like at least
also,
stun, you know?
Do you have a trivia note here? This is actually, you see Chapel kind of going to hide and going up a Jeffries tube, which is apparently the first appearance of a Jeffries tube on this show.
Oh, that's fun. I guess, then the second appearance of a Jeffries tube is also in this episode, because Spock climbs into one.
Oh yeah, they're in and out of Jeffries tubes all over the place, yeah.
Anytime that pad footing happens where you're sneaking around the ship, the Jeffries tubes are involved.
Oh yeah, that's what they're great for. So yeah, the bridge crew on Enterprise gets into a shootout with the boarders. Una manages to lock the command console before she takes a hit and hits the ground.
I don't know why I found it funny, but like, why does Ortegas have like a Saturday Night Special phaser taped under her console? Like,
that is pretty funny.
That seems silly.
I mean, you know what? She was prepared for the situation, so joke's on you. I guess
like that's fine. If being boarded is a thing that could happen, do you know what the real military would do? Everyone would just have a sidearm, like, on them. Do you know how many times my dad had to have a fucking sidearm while he was just on post briefing people?
Yeah. But like, also, weren't they on yellow alert? Why weren't the shields up?
That was the thing. They beamed on while the away team was beaming onto the other ship.
I didn't think that they beamed. Yeah. Oh, did they beam on? I thought that they just came in their little bug ship. Oh, okay.
They said they beamed on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Spock calls it out. So yeah, Spock has to show off some sick Vulcan moves before.
Man, he's dodging phaser fire and shit.
Chucking people across the bridge.
The one dude, he just like slammed his face into the nearest console. Like it was pretty badass. Yeah, and then Aspen like jumps in front of him and takes a shot to save him before they both escape onto the turbo lift. And then right before commercial break, we get one of the pirates back aboard the alleged colonist ship, welcoming Pike aboard the Serene Squall.
Oh man, I'm annoyed at how goddamn fucking charming Pike is through this whole thing.
It was so funny.
It's the whole on the pirate ship was just silly. Like
I actually think that it's good that they didn't give it too much screen time, that they just let it happen in the background. I think they did a good job there.
My favorite part about this entire plot is that Una, Mbenga, and Pike they've already got a rapport and they know exactly what they're doing. They know the game that they're playing. They've got a plan and they do it. They do the thing, you know?
Right.
It's just, it's very funny. So yeah, the pirates start roughing up Pike to try and get his security codes to unlock Enterprise. he offers them a proper dinner instead, insulting the Orion. Like, I think at this point they still think he's the captain and chef, apparently. Yeah, he gets really butthurt when one of the other pirate officers suggests that, maybe we should take him up on the offer. We could all use a good meal.
So they're eating gruel or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
but
Ryan
they have other stuff there. Why aren't they eating other things?
Because their cook isn't very good. And he likes the gruel.
I don't know, man. Just like, I figure somebody could just go in and be like, hey, maybe we use this giant jar of spices we have here. I don't know.
That was the biggest jar of paprika I've ever fucking seen.
So much.
It was like
paprika.
a half gallon of paprika.
Yeah. Chapel gets caught trying to like send out an SOS signal in like just some random corridor, and takes out her assailants with her trusty hypo spray syringe.
Her battle hypo, yeah.
I want to know what's in this stuff. Like, is it just an anesthesia? Like, is it just anesthetic? Just general anesthesia? She's just pumping them full of like Diprovan or some shit.
Magic Hollywood liquid.
Yeah.
It's just air.
Oh god, air in your bloodstream. Oh, that would really fuck you up. Pike's food is a hit with the pirates. So he immediately starts the traditional Star Trek move of schmoozing the pirates to divide and conquer with his fancy talk.
It's not even Star Trek, man. This is typical TV.
No,
shit.
it is
Yeah.
so cliche. Like it was silly and fun, but like it was so cliche.
That's why I'm glad they didn't dwell on it. Like they just kind of let it happen in the background.
I like, and again, like the whole crew is like in on the joke too, and they're all like winking at each other the whole time.
So you mentioned we kind of skipped over the scene where they're like, oh, not Alpha Braga 4.
Yeah.
It's a nod to Brannon Braga there.
Yep.
Ew, I thought that might be. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Aspen, meanwhile, keeps trying to get Spock to stand down and abandon the Enterprise. Again, no red flags. Don't worry about it. She tells her this like sob story about her husband was killed by the crew of the Serene Squall, and that's why she hates the Serene Squall or something. I don't know. Pike gets thrown back into the holding cell with the crew. So this is when they start doing the Alpha Braga whatever thing.
Right.
Yeah. Una immediately recognizes what Pike's throwing down, and they just get to throw in a mutiny.
I did enjoy the final scene on the ship. We'll get there later. That was funny.
Oh yeah. Spock and Aspen find Chapel trying to bypass security, the security lockdown in engineering. Spock steps in to unlock the ship, and he and Chapel like immediately see all the systems rerouting. There's only 3 people in the room, and they're all watching the computer consoles.
And like, I don't know. This is the point at which it's like, okay, I get that Angel was tricking them. Fine.
Yeah.
But like, why are you letting the random civilian even touch these fucking consoles? Like, even if they were completely trustworthy, that's no. You don't just let random fucking people touch your top secret like fucking spaceship controls.
No. Just throw bodies at the problem. It's fine.
3 bodies.
Especially when they're like, well, why don't you see if we can start transporting people? Has Angel ever worked the console in engineering on the Enterprise? Because I don't know if you've noticed.
She was in Starfleet before.
Yeah, but I don't know if you've ever noticed, but every single console looks different. There's no standard console across the Federation. So, like, how the fuck do they know how to work this specific one?
Also, if there's ever a console that is just canonically the one with the most problems, it's definitely the transporter console.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So yeah, Aspen pulls both of the phasers that her and that they and Spock brought, and introduces themselves as Captain Angel of the Serene Squall.
Captain
also,
dumb name.
Yeah. Also, apparently, shooting phaser banks into empty space is like her kink, because they're like super excited to just fire off into space.
This is the part that.
Yeah,
No, I was going to say, this is the part that annoyed me about the second half of this episode. She turned into a cartoon villain immediately.
Oh my god, they were making me laugh so fucking hard. I was laughing at everything Angel said. I was digging the shit out of it. It was so fucking funny.
It was funny. Yeah, so Spock asks why Angel has stolen the Enterprise, right? And Angel's like, well, actually, I'm not here for Enterprise. I'm here for you. And then they call T'Pring immediately.
Who is not at Starfleet Command, so that's totally reasonable.
Oh my god, shut up. So yeah, it turns out Angel's lover is locked up in the Vulcan Rehabilitation Center where T'Pring works.
Did you notice the dude bro Vulcan that came and brought T'Pring the information that she had a space phone call?
Yes.
It's fucking like to Brad over here, who's just like
to Chad.
Yeah.
To Chad.
It's like fucking. It's like, yo, I was in between dead squats and got a call on the space phone for you to bring. Like, such a fucking American dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So Angel's lover is one of the logic denier dudes from Vulcan. This is when Angel also starts like twirling the metaphorical mustache quite a bit.
Oh my god, Angel's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
she's like care for it.
I don't disagree that it was silly, but also like so was everything else in this show, so it's fine.
Yeah,
like,
you're not wrong.
It was very, and there was a level of like Angel kind of allowing the audience to have that like, yeah, this is all stupid moments, because they were saying a lot of the shit that's like, yeah, why does it work that way? Or like, what the fuck? Like, especially at the end when Angel's like, Spock's obviously trying to trick you, T'Pring.
Yeah. Yeah. So back aboard the Squall, the away team's social engineering work is paying dividends. They're starting to spread some doubt about the Orion's leadership, and because what the Orion has decided is that they're going to try and sell the entire away team to the Klingons as slaves, and everybody else aboard the vessel is like, we don't really want to talk to the Klingons because they're scary.
Nope.
And that's what they're using to cause the divide among the crew, right? But this is when they also find out that he's not really the captain of the ship. Despite some doubts, T'Pring does show up for the prisoner transfer. Spock kind of like steps in front of Angel and asks her to refuse the deal. So Angel just straight up shoots him in the back, and he comes to like seconds later and decides that the logical course of action here would be to convince T'Pring to abandon him by faking an affair with Chapel. So they just start making out.
Small trivia note here. After she shoots him, she's like, you have 10 minutes to give me my prisoner or whatever. And it was actually exactly 10 minutes to the end of the episode.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny, because my note is 10 minutes to instantaneously transport. So that's a very generous window of time.
Yeah.
Anyways, hot people started kissing and I got distracted.
And they're not both boys.
Yeah.
This time.
I'm
waiting for Starfleet Academy to have some hot boys kissing. We're getting there.
Yeah, well, it seems like the one naval school attendee and Jay Den might
the
wind
military academy himbo and Jay Den are gonna have a fucking fling, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
How far are you in Starfleet Academy, Chris?
What episode?
Oh, okay. So you don't even know who the fuck we're talking
don't worry.
about.
We haven't spoiled anything, so. Oh god. So yeah, T'Pring very dramatically, like for a Vulcan, I guess, voids their engagement. There's a really funny like little ritual to do it that involves like holding up, what was it, 2 or 3 fingers? I don't remember.
I don't know. Vulcan divorces are apparently really fucking quick. Like for
everything
the
else,
ritual,
extremely long ceremonies.
Yeah. For
divorces,
all the ritual and fucking divorces are 12 seconds and a finger and a fucking thumb war.
You finger an imaginary butthole and you're done.
Well, like I mean, that kind of makes sense for a Vulcan, right? Because like you're trying your best to like repress your emotions, you know. So like just make it short. Get in, get out. Don't dwell on it too long. It's just going to make you angry.
Right, but T'Pring wants to spice things up, so
yeah. Pike. So yeah, they void the engagement, and Angel then orders her crew to fire upon the Vulcan ship, but they're locked out of their systems as the Serene Squall warps into the little conversation going on. Pike then joins the conference call, I guess, and very dramatically tells Angel to get the hell out of his chair.
Why does he have a ship wheel like on an old
This is my note too. I'm like, why the fuck is there a wheel for this ship?
This big ass fucking wheel he's spinning.
It was amazing. I really liked the bridge of that ship. It was very funny.
Oh my god, it was so stupid.
You know, it fits the overall vibes for the rest of the episode, so I'm okay with it.
It's just silly.
Yeah. So they lock the whole crew out of the ship, right? He also then tells Ortegas to disable the Enterprise's impulse engines. If they're already locked out of all the controls, why do they have to
I had the same question later when they're like, can they just transport themselves off? They have the backdoor commands to the ship. Like, what?
Yeah.
I guess I'm not sure what they managed to actually do with these backdoor commands other than hack into the conference call.
Yeah. I don't know. It was funny, though. Ortega's
weapons and stuff, but...
Oh, I thought it was the whole ship. But that's okay. Ortegas takes out the impulse engines. They make a funny quip about, shooting things gently. Angel then, realizing that the jig is up, pulls out this really fancy transporter necklace that she clicks, and she just bails on her entire crew. Transports off into a one-man shuttle and just books it out of the system.
Book this shit, I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah, well.
So
turns out they're fucking Spock's sibling-in-law, so
yeah.
It's going to be awkward at Thanksgiving. Vulcan Thanksgiving.
Once everybody cleans up, makes it back to the bridge, Pike gives the most hilariously horrible pirate impression I think I've ever seen on TV.
Arg.
I love how Una's response is, please stop.
Please stop.
Yeah.
That is the appropriate response.
Yeah. We skipped over the part. So when they beam the whole bridge crew, the away team back onto the bridge, it really was the whole bridge crew at that point. It was kind of weird. They beam the away team back, and Pike's asking them to beam them up faster because they decided to take the bridge before the mutiny was over. So in the background, you just see a bunch of pirates shooting phasers at each other.
It was pretty funny.
It was funny.
It's very silly, yes.
It was silly. So yeah, after the whole ordeal, T'Pring visits Spock in his quarters. He was unsure if T'Pring would have accepted his ruse, but she assures him that she knew it was a ruse all along. And
yeah, obviously it was a fucking ruse. Even Angel
So
said
she's-
that out loud.
Yeah.
She says it's time to rebond, or rebone.
Yeah, my note is Spock gonna get his dick wet.
Oh my god.
So yeah, after that,
some more hot people were kissing, and I got distracted again.
yeah. So after that, he immediately goes to his side lady down in the sick bay to just absolutely crush Chapel emotionally, saying that this meant nothing to him and that he appreciates our friendship.
He really, it was okay. Of all the things, because it was fine. They kissed as a ruse, whatever. Even though Angel saw through it, but then didn't see through. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But anyways, this scene was very this didn't need to happen. We know Spock's feelings on what happened, and we know Chapel's feelings on what happened. Really, it just this just made Spock seem cruel.
Yeah.
It really made him seem like a complete asshole when he's generally not.
Yeah. Well, without this conversation, he would have had a chance to reveal that Angel's lover was indeed his half-brother Cybok.
His half-brother Cybok. Oh man, we're
which
gonna
we'll
go.
talk more about in the deep dive.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Every time I hear Cybok's name, I just think of Arbok and like the sound it makes when you call him about Charbok.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's funny because like I don't like. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, and I'm sure you'll get to it in the deep dive. But like, we never see Cybok again until Star Trek V, right?
Yep, that is correct. He's mentioned, I think, in the original series at one point.
Okay.
I think. I feel like
It-
he is.
It was just like, if this never comes back in Strange New Worlds, it feels like a dropped thread. Like, I don't know why they were doing it.
I absolutely think it's a dropped thread, yeah.
It feels like the kind of thing that they did just to do it, not because it's actually going to matter at all, which is
right.
that's
It's like,
some
look, Cybok reference.
That's some Enterprise shit right there. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that kind of crap.
We got 2 more seasons yet for them to bring it back again.
I know. Yep. They got what, 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Because spoiler alert, in the first 3 seasons, this has not been mentioned again.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So, a scale of 1 to 5, where 0 is threshold. How are you guys rating this one?
So,
I'm gonna go. Oh, I was gonna go before Debbie Downer over here. I gave it a 4. Like I was,
go ahead.
I was having a good fucking time. Like I was like I said, like the story was typical. It's fine, but like I like how they didn't dwell. Like they could have given so much more screen time to the mutiny, and I think they would have in less well written episodes. But this one, they just like they touched it 3 times, which is the perfect amount of times, and then just like went back to the actual story we were telling for the most part. Perfect. Like, no notes. Well, I have some notes. That's why I didn't give it a 5. But like, it's 4. It's a good episode. I liked it.
So the problem I had with this is the tone whiplash of this episode. Because like the first half of this episode, it's like a serious story, and they're even trying to do like, allegories for things, whether they're successful or not. And then it just turns into a complete like silly cartoon for the second half of the episode. Like I think if it was like one tone throughout, I would have enjoyed it more. It just rapidly shifted what it was trying to do. That being said, I don't hate either of the parts individually. It's a 3 for me.
Look, it started serious, then it got silly, and then it got sexy. So like it's the perfect 3-act structure.
Part 1.
Yeah, part 1 serious, part 2 silly, part 3 sexy. Like perfect. It's the 3 S's like, of storytelling.
The part 3 was like 5 minutes.
No, because Chapel and Ethan Peck made out, and then T'Pring and Ethan Peck made out.
Yeah, that was 5 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, well, we're just wrapping things up. We're wrapping things up.
You know what? Stanford gets lost in those moments. They seem to go on for hours.
They stretched forever. When you put that part of the show on repeat, that lasts for quite a while. Yeah.
He's sitting over here making clips and reposting it to YouTube. So yeah, I also gave this one a 4. I agree with you, Stanford. I think that it was like the perfect level of silly. It reminded me of like, I know I haven't gotten there yet, but the musical episode where it's just suddenly Klingon K-pop music, and it's just incredible. Like, I just love that they touch on it. There is no context given. It's just a funny kind of like running gag where like you get to be in on it. It's clear that the crew have done this before, and they're doing Star Trek things. I don't know. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh man, next episode is the Elysian Kingdom. Ugh. I might give this episode a 3 instead, just because of its proximity to that one.
All right. What did IMDb give it?
I was just about to say IMDb gave it a 3 because they are losers like Chris.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Fuck you.
God damn. Sorry you don't like seeing sexy people, Chris. Like, it's fine. Like, everyone's got their own tastes.
All right, we're going to take a little break here and be back for this week's deep dive. All right, welcome back, everybody. For this week's deep dive, I wanted to touch a little bit on the Vitage Couture. So They talk about it
God bless
a
you.
couple of different times.
Bless you.
Sorry?
He said, God bless you.
Oh, Jesus. So they mentioned it a couple of different times in this episode. Apparently, it loosely translates to Vulcans without logic, except that's not really true. It seems like it's more just a derogatory term used by mainstream Vulcans to like describe other Vulcans that they don't agree with. It's really Vulcans that like no longer feel the need to entirely avoid emotions.
You know, that's apropos of our AI discussion from before the episode, because like I feel like people are using the word hallucinate when the AI just doesn't do what they explicitly wanted them to, even though that's not what a hallucination is. Like
it's
if
they
you
call it
didn't-
a
if you didn't tell the AI what you wanted in clear enough words that the AI understood, that's not a hallucination. That's just you being shitty.
no, the reason they call those hallucinations, Stanford, is because when the AI doesn't have an answer for you, in order to continue the conversation, it will just make one up to fill the void.
Right,
That's
but
why they
like
call it hallucination.
people are calling things hallucinations because the AI did the wrong thing because they prompted it incorrectly.
No,
Not
that's not what
because-
they're
No.
calling it that.
No. 'Cause,
Sorry,
like, even if you
I'm just
prompt
talking
it-
about like random motherfuckers on Facebook. I'm not saying like the industry like leaders or whatever are calling it that.
But like the problem is
word's
that
starting to devolve in the vernacular.
like the problem though, and I guess we'll get back to the Vitosh Kadar. The
God bless you.
problem
Bless you.
the problem with the whole like AI hallucination thing is it's not that someone's prompting it wrong and not getting the answer that they expected. They could write the correct prompt and the AI will just straight up lie to you.
Right.
That's
I
the
understand
problem.
what a hallucination is supposed to be. I'm saying that
Right.
people are starting to use it to mean anytime the AI did something they didn't want it to do, even when
Oh, yeah,
like
that's not
it's
right.
because they were doing it wrong.
So anyway, back to Star Trek. This is our third interaction with a Vitosh Kator.
Bless you.
The first was in the Enterprise episode Fusion. This is the one where Archer tells T'Pol to cut loose, and she contracts Pinar syndrome.
Yeah. To give you a brief
God,
summary,
that's right.
Enterprise Archer
shit.
suggests maybe like loosening up on her deeply held religious and cultural beliefs, and then she catches AIDS.
It immediately gets Vulcan AIDS. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. The second episode, also from Enterprise, was Stigma. This is the one where Phlox goes looking for some Vulcan help with treating T'Pol's Pinar syndrome. And we found out that one of the doctors that works on like their chief medical council is a dirty mind melder.
Yeah, a gay.
Yeah. So at the time, mind melds were considered sacrosanct by like polite Vulcan society, right?
That's not what sacrosanct means.
Oh,
Sacrilege is the word you're looking for.
sacrilege. You are
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sacrosanct
Yeah.
is the exact opposite, actually.
Yes, it is. You are absolutely correct. Oh God, I am so tired. So anyway, yeah, it's considered sacrilege in polite Vulcan society. So after he helped out T'Pol, the doctor was like immediately fired and kicked out of their medical society. So things weren't going great back then. Kind of like now for us. Anyway, another fun fact about that episode that I didn't remember until I started looking at this again. Sigma was the episode, or Stigma was the episode where one of Phlox's wives come aboard and makes Tucker super uncomfortable.
to sexually harass Tucker, right? But it's,
Yeah,
but we
Yeah,
found it
it's-
funny because it was a guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It was hilarious, but also wrong. So yeah, we've known that the T'Pring was sort of like a Vulcan cop for a couple episodes now, right? But this episode really solidifies that, like,
Is
her.
she a cop?
Are you a co-op?
So
She
she's
has
part.
to tell us if we ask her, right?
she is part of a Vulcan government agency called the El Keshtank Teal. Their whole job is to go and find people who have forsaken logic and bring them into one of these special like retreats.
Ice facilities? Sorry.
Re-education camps?
And I quote, they are supposed to logic those who have refused logic to logic using Vulcan logic.
I'm starting to think that this isn't like cool.
Is this like ungay camp?
I'm sorry. I guess like I did not realize that like I like because the criminals and stuff, sure, but like were they really just like any Vulcan that doesn't do logic? They're like fucking criminal. That's a criminal right there.
Yeah, like it feels really gross and like thought policey. That's how this strikes me. They're kind of like it's kind of like I
mean, it's an inquisition. It's straight up an inquisition.
Yes.
They have a religious figure that their theocracy that runs the planet has a religious figure with teachings that they uphold, and if you do not follow those teachings, you are jailed. Like you are persecuted. That's literally an inquisition.
Straight to jail.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
That's I guess like I think because it's logic, we don't like to put it in those terms because like religion and science are often, kind of divorced in our heads. But like this is a religion.
Yeah. And
it's not cool.
No.
I'm starting to think Cybok might have been correct here.
Are we the baddies?
That's the next part of the note here. Yeah, are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies?
The big reveal. So for those of you who haven't watched the original movies, the big reveal is that Spock's half brother Cybok is a Vatosh Kator member. Well, I guess they're not. He's like a member in the same way that you could be a member of FIFA or FIFA. Oh my god! Antifa?
You can absolutely be a member of FIFA. Like I believe it costs money.
Yeah, and like if you give them enough money, you can get a peace prize from FIFA.
You can get a peace prize from FIFA. I'm putting together a fund. The Captain's Log Supplemental Peace Prize from FIFA. Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be world famous. So yeah.
Oh man, do you know how many people would listen to our podcast if we were like the second recipients of the FIFA Peace Prize?
Oh god, especially if we did it like people, ironically.
But like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you get them in. You lure them in, and then you re-educate them. Wait, hold on. We are the baddies.
Oh god. Oh no.
Damn it.
Cybok will later go on to form the Galactic Army of the Light. Which is totally not a terrorist organization, except that it is definitely a terrorist organization.
Look, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, okay?
Yeah, okay. They hijacked the Enterprise.
When you're creating the Galactic Army of the Light, you're starting to feel a little ISIS-y, if I'm going to be honest.
They hijack the Enterprise A, which turns out family tradition. They just keep on doing this, and then head to the center of the galaxy to say hi to God in Star Trek V: The Final Frontier.
The Final Frontier, yeah, baby.
Yeah. So there you go, kids. Always remember to suppress those emotions, or T'Pring will come lock you up forever.
Yeah. And you're a criminal.
Yeah, and try her best to make sure that you don't give God your starship.
But what does God need with a starship?
There it is.
Me, Cybok.
I was counting on you, Stanford, and you came in. Thank you. Yeah,
it's like the best line from that movie.
All right, we're gonna take another break here, and we'll be back for some potpourri.
Mateys.
God.
Oh, no.
Today we be doing some pirate trivia.
Oh God.
Yeah, because I couldn't come up with anything better. I went and found some trivia for pirates. Because this is all piratey themed. So we'll go back and forth with a chance for a steal, and I do have a tiebreaker. I think it's like 12 or 14 questions. Some of them are pretty easy. Some of them are a little trickier. I stayed away from ones that were like really specific people's names, because that's a lot of pirate trivia, is a lot of like, who was this? Who was that? I have one in here that's kind of a name, but actually it's the first one. So we'll start with that. Who wants to go first? Or do you want me to flip a coin or something?
I'll go first.
All right, Christopher. I think that in order to receive your points, though, I will need your best pirate accent when you're delivering your answer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Doable.
Did you say doable?
Doable.
Okay. All right, Chris and Rob. Okay. All right, Chris. Who was known as the King of the Pirates? This is the only one that's like a name.
King of the Pirates. Aye, was it Blackbeard, matey?
Aye, it did be Blackbeard. Aye, aye.
I'm not gonna lie, Chris. I was expecting you to say something like Luffy, or whoever the actual King of the Pirates was in that show.
Oh, that's Gold Roger.
There you go. Yep.
All right, number 2 for Rob, because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
One Piece.
What body of... There was a One Piece trivia that I just skipped over because it was stupid, but like I was like, oh yeah, that show was about pirates.
Absolutely fair.
What body of water was known as the Pirate's Paradise?
Do I still have to answer in a pirate accent?
Yes, if you would like points, yeah.
Arr, matey, it be the Caribbean.
That's correct. The Caribbean Sea.
Is it Caribbean or Caribbean?
I don't actually know the official pronunciation. If you're Billy Ocean, it's definitely Caribbean.
So
which is probably a joke for John.
I was told by a tour guide. Yeah, I was told by a tour guide on like one of our Caribbean cruises that it was Caribbean, but they also could be completely wrong.
So
because,
yeah. I always call it the Caribbean, except for when I'm talking about the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, because that's how they flow. You can't say Pirates of the Caribbean. No one will know what you're talking about. Like, those movies are called Pirates of the Caribbean. That word may be spelled the same as Caribbean, but it is not pronounced the same. So, but I've always said Caribbean. I don't know like what would be or would not the official pronunciation. I don't even know where that word's from, like linguistically.
Spain, I would bet.
I think it's named after the people there, because like I feel like I remember hearing about a like social group called the Carib. Like I think that is like a group of people from the Caribbean.
All right, Christopher.
Or nearby.
What type of sword is most famously associated with pirates?
Yeah, I'd have to guess a cutlass then.
That's correct. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. Robertson. Of course, there was a famous pirate settlement known as Tortuga. What island was Tortuga on?
I do swear it be Tortuga, but Dominican?
No, that is not correct. Chris, do you want to see it?
Was it Hispaniola?
It do indeed be Hispaniola. It was actually in the northern part of Haiti.
Wait.
Chris pulls ahead.
Oh, that's right. Dominican's just half the island.
Oh, was that part? Is Dominican Republic on the same island?
Yeah, it's the eastern part.
See, I would have probably given it to you had I known that, because I was going to take Haiti. I did not know that. I knew
sucks for you, Rob.
Go fuck yourself.
Here, we'll give the point back to Rob because I suck, and then we'll, if that matters, we'll just give it back to Chris at the end, so Rob can't win. All right, Chris.
Perfect.
What was a piece of 8?
Piece of 8 was money, was it not?
Okay, sure, but like, what was it?
Like the type of currency it was? Is that what you're asking?
Like what? Yeah, like what? If I handed you a piece of 8, what did I just hand you? Like, what are you physically holding in your hand?
A coin?
Not specific enough. Rob, can you steal?
Doubloons.
Hold on, I didn't understand the question.
I think once I give you the answer, you'll understand the question better. It is not doubloons. Those are something completely different, actually, believe it or not. Wait, are they? Hold on, let me double check.
This is gonna be another answer that gets stolen away from me.
Yeah.
Were you asking for like the specific country's currency?
As part of it, yeah. No, yeah, okay. Doubloons are not pieces of 8. That's what I thought. Okay. It is a Spanish silver dollar. So, like,
I
had
feel
you
like I
said-
should get credit for that.
Had you said silver coin, I would have maybe given it to you, but you just said coin. And a
Yes,
doubloon,
but you gave him his point back. Give me this one.
and doubloons are gold, Rob. They're a different kind of coin.
Amazing.
All right. What are we at? Rob, fuck these points. Rob, what is keel hauling?
It do be when you throw a man across the front of the ship and drag him underneath in the waves.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you throw him over the front of the ship and then you sail on top of him.
Yeah, basically tying a person under the keel of a ship. But yeah, you can, you sail on top of them. That's awful.
I mean, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, it's just the way you say it is. Chris, what part of the ship is called the bilges?
Bilges.
You'll sometimes hear it just referred to as the bilge, but it is more formally known as the bilges.
The storage area under the deck?
No. Rob, do you have a guess?
The water retention system that keeps the hole from flooding.
What do you mean?
Isn't it like a part of the ship that like naturally the water drains into it so that like it keeps it out of the storage in the lower decks?
So that is a happenstance of what happens, but is that close enough? The bilge is specifically the space, the gap above the lowest hull of the boat and like the lowest deck of the boat. Now, yes, liquid does fall down there and there are bilge pumps, but that's not what it's for. Like, that's just kind of something that happens. So I don't think I'm going to quite give you the point on that. But yes, bilge water is a disgusting mix of like oil and seawater and urine and all kinds of gross shit that just kind of collects in the bottom of the boat. And on modern boats, they have bilge pumps that pump that shit out. All right, Rob, for our next vocabulary word, what is grog?
Didn't Rob just do it?
Wait, isn't it?
Or no, I guess I
Chris's
went
turn?
first. That's right. Yeah.
You went, then Rob tried to steal and failed. Yes, so it is Rob's turn.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What is grog?
Liquor.
I need you to be more specific.
Mixed liquor. Is this just like taking,
so grog has a very specific definition.
It is, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It's
Christopher.
Grog be a mix of several things, usually water, alcohol, some type of citrus as well, used to give sailors something to drink and keep them healthy throughout the voyage.
I will give you the point for the water and the alcohol. Typically rum. That is grog proper.
Right.
The citrus was very often added because it was a way to fight the scurvy. Right. But the definition does not require the citrus. It is just water and rum. But I'll give it to you. All right, Chris, you're up first for this one. What multimedia conglomerate is credited with having invented the pirate accent that you are using right now?
Jesus. Do it be Warner Brothers?
No, it is not. Rob?
MGM.
Also incorrect. It is Disney.
Is it?
Really?
Oh, I thought that was too on the nose.
Is it literally like the Pirates of the Caribbean, like ride type stuff? Like, is that where it started?
No, the next question is what movie? So that's going to be to Rob. What movie is credited with it? It is a very specific movie. And think older, because like...
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan! No, not Peter Pan. Chris?
Oh, is it... Can't remember the name of it. Shit.
Oh.
There's like an old-ass pirate movie.
I think I might know what it is.
It's like the original pirate movie.
Yeah. I want to say like Pirate Caruso or something, but that's not it.
No, that's not it. Rob, I'll let you guess, but no points.
Yeah, that's okay. Is it Swiss Family Robinson?
No. Also too recent. This is a black and white film called Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
I was
yeah.
gonna guess
Oh.
Treasure Island.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, the obvious answer. And it was one very specific person's portrayal of the captain on that movie that basically coined the pirate accent. Because in reality, pirates came from all kinds of different places. Like,
Right.
they didn't have one accent. Okay, last question. This one goes to Chris first. Because of an old wives' tale, pirates wore earrings to ward off what ailment?
Oh God.
This I learned today, by the way. This is actually kind of clever. Not clever, that's the wrong word. It's fascinating.
I have a guess.
Is this a real ailment or is this a perceived?
It is an ailment that people really get. I don't know how to answer your question specifically. Like, it's not fictitious. It's not like,
it's not made up. Okay.
no, it's not like, oh, the blue bends or some shit. Like, no. It's a real thing.
Okay. Ailment. Yeah. What's an old ass disease?
There's like so many going
it be
through my
the
head
bloody
right now.
flux or whatever the fuck.
The black miasma.
Leprosy.
Do it. I don't. Do it be smallpox.
It is not smallpox. Rob, do you have a guess?
Dysentery.
I have a guess.
Dysentery is incorrect as well. Mariah, do you have a guess?
Seasickness.
That is correct. It is seasickness.
That makes sense.
It is a
That's
popular
funny.
wives' tale that, like, if you're feeling nauseous, pinching your earlobes will, like, help you to not feel nauseous anymore. So, it kind of like evolution of that wives' tale is that pirates would wear, and other seamen too, would wear earrings because it would put
Shut the
pressure on
fuck
their
up.
earlobes in order to stave off that kind of noise.
Interesting.
Because of how rigged this scoring system is, you are tied.
Cool.
So I win, right?
So, tiebreaker. What, and this will be closest gets it. In what year is the oldest recorded mention of semi-organized piracy? Like, someone didn't just, like, steal a boat because their neighbor, like, had a boat that they wanted. Like, they actually set out to loot, like, waterborne vessels. And this is closest this is just closest. So, whenever you get an answer,
Organized piracy.
I don't want to make it sound like there was like a massive fleet, like all under an admiral or whatever. But like the idea was that like the first time it was recorded that someone set out to be a pirate, to go pirate other boats.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
was it when
just-
Gollum killed his cousin or whatever?
Yeah, that's the first one. You got it.
That's the third age, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, man. Like, okay. Can I ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
Would like a Viking be considered a pirate in this way?
I mean, they're Vikings, not
No,
pirates.
they're not stealing boats.
Yeah, they're raiding
stealing.
land.
That's what I'm saying.
Boats.
Like a pirate is someone who sets out to take like a boat, or like to take the loot from a boat. Waterborne piracy.
Okay. I mean, I have a guess, but it's completely born of Europa Universalis 5 gameplay, so I don't know how accurate it's going to be.
Sure, I'll take your guess.
So like one of the first pirate factions that forms in the game are the Ryukyu Island pirates outside Japan, and it happens like almost immediately after the game starts. It's like 1340s, like 1342 or some shit.
Okay,
So
1342.
I'll guess
Chris, what's your
1342.
guess?
I'm gonna guess like 900 AD.
Okay, the answer is 1353.
Jesus.
Jesus, Rob.
BCE.
Fuck.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I'm
there's
so
got
glad that
like
happened.
it's
I
not
am
a
so glad that
complicated
happened.
idea. As soon as there were boats,
Right.
somebody was pirating.
They were actually Nile River pirates in Egypt.
You know, it was funny. I was thinking Egypt.
Yep.
Those aren't
Yeah.
real boats.
I'm so happy. I'm
Chris
so
is
happy
so
that
excited.
Rob guessed like the 1300s. I'm like, yes, this is gonna be great. Such a good, and that Chris guessed earlier so that he would come back for the win there. That was perfect. So yes, 1353 BCE is the first recorded mentioning of like people who specifically were on a boat and set out to take other boats.
Amazing.
It's pretty cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for playing my stupid pirate trivia. If you liked what you heard or you did not, give us a rate, give us a review, give us 5 stars. We are 5-star people. We will be here next week with the worst episode of Strange New Worlds, so that'll be fun.
Hey, let's watch it first, okay?
Yeah. Tell you what, I'll eat my fucking shoe if that doesn't turn out to be the case. Otherwise, have a good week, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Captain's Log Supplemental. You can follow us on Twitter at PodCLS or send us hate mail at podcls3@gmail.com.